This is Dave Wirt with Ag Market News, reporting for week ending November the 16th. This week in Pennsylvania we had 4,702 cattle compared to 4,321 last week and 5,728 a year ago. Compared to last week's market, slaughter steers sold steady to firm, slaughter Holsteins sold steady, heifers sold steady to $1 higher, cows were $2 to $3 lower, bulls were about $1 to $2 lower. Steers high choice and prime 123.75 to 127. Choice was 118.75 to 123.50. Holstein steers high choice and prime 107 to 111.75. Choice were 101 to 104.50. High choice and prime heifers were 120.50 to 122.75. Choice were 113.50 to 117.75. Cows breakers 67.25 to 71.25. Boners were 67.25 to 69.25. And lean was 59.25 to 64.50. Yield grade 1 bulls average dress was 83.50 to 86.50. Feeder cattle, steers medium to large frame 1 3 to 500 pounders this week was 126 to 143. 5 to 700 pounds are 129 to 140. Number 2s 3 to 5s were 130 to 140, and 5 to 700 pounders are 110 to 126. Heifers medium to large frame 1 3 to 500 pounds are 114 to 126. 5 to 700 pounders are 113 to 125. Number 2s 3 to 500 pounds are 101 to 107. 5 to 700 pounds are 88 to 105. And bulls 3 to 500 pounds, number 1s were 129 to 156. 5 to 700 pounds are 118 to 130. Number 2s were 3 to 500 pounds 106 to 121, and 5 to 700 pounds were about 92 to 104. Calves this week there was 2,891 compared to 3,135 last week and 3,145 a year ago. Holstein bull calves were mostly steady. Heifers were about $5 to $10 higher this week. Number 1 Holstein bulls 95 to 120 pounds was 106 to 123. 80 to 90 pounders, we see a little bit of a gain there. They were at 86 to 103. Number 2s 95 to 120 pounds were 90 to 106. Lighter calves were 75 to 85. And number 3s 80 to 120 pounds was 60 to 85. Number 1 Holstein heifers 84 to 105 pounds was 128 to 157, and number 2s were 73 to 103. Hogs this week there was 1,420 compared to 1,160 last week and 1,159 a year ago. Barrels and gilts were about $3 to $5 higher, and sows were $5 to $10 higher, and a lot of those increases were on some local markets. It's butchering season here in Pennsylvania, and brought the price of hogs up. Barrels and gilts 49 to 54% lean was 69.50 to 73.50. 45 to 49% lean was 62.50 to 67. 3 to 500 pound sows are 54 to 56.50. 5 to 700 pounds were 64 to 69.75. Boars were about 18.50 to 22. Sheep there was 2,541 compared to 16.75 last week and 28.48 a year ago. Compared to last week, lambs were mostly steady. Sheep were about 5 to 10 lower. Choice lambs 40 to 60 pounders are 116 to 126, 60 to 80 pounders are 118 to 138, 80 to 110 pounds is 114 to 128. Good ewes 100 to 150 pounders were 68 to 76. Utilities were about 48 to 58. And goats this week there's 3,559 compared to 1,330 last week and 3,256 a year ago. Compared to last week, kid goats sold $5 to $10 lower. Billies and nannies were about $10 to $20 lower. Choice kids selection ones 40 to 80 pounders were 136 to 152. 60 to 80 pounders were 124 to 162. 80 to 100 pounders were about 132 to $150. Selection 2s 40 to 60 pounders were 118 to $130. 60 to 80 pounders were 108 to $142. 80 to 100 pounders were 130 to $135. Selection 3s 40 to 60 pounders were 60 to $96. Selection 1 nannies 80 to 130 pounders were 126 to $147. 130 to 200 pounders were 124 to $142. Selection 1 billies 100 to 150 pounders were 194 to $224. 150 to 250 pounders were 190 to $234. Selection 1 wethers 100 to 150 pounders were 192 to $242. Heavier wethers were 242 to $287. This is Dave Wirt for Ag Market News. Have a good week.